Fucking hell, EK. How on earth was you on this so quick? It's got to be some kind of world record, that is. Yeah, bare close to 2k. So close to 2k. Alright, cool. What we saying, everyone? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? Alright, cool. Morning, Mehmet. Morning, Michael. Morning, El Slappo. Morning, Dean. No trades today. Fair play. 2k edging us. Yeah, for real, Mehmet. What you saying, Roy? What you saying, Lil Dory? What you saying, Drift King? What you saying, Scott? What you saying if you're watching on TikTok, boys? What we saying? Let's try and get this TikTok popped off a bit, because right now the views are moving a little bit stiff. A little bit stiff. But yeah, chat, let me know what pairs we're looking at, what we're looking to trade. Let me know, chat. Yeah, run in the chat, let me know what pairs we're looking at. Put in the comments what pairs we're looking at. If I take anything, it'll be EU 9 version, no trade. Fair play. Morning, Cam. Morning, Trap. Stiff one in pre-London as well, to be fair. Why is that? Why is that, El Slapper? GU buys. Sweet, yeah. Let me know, everyone. I see a lot of people saying GU buys, to be fair. Someone in my chat said GU ALG teasing me. Yeah, I mean, looks like we're coming down a bit now. We are looking like we're going to come down a bit now. Do look like we're going to come down a bit now. Do you want to come down to that POI? Yes, mushing that GU trade already. Lovely, Braun. Lovely. I see GU buys in the chat. Roy Jones, GU. Jason, GU. Yeah, chat, let me know any other pairs we're looking at. Any other pairs we're looking at, let me know. Let's try and get some more man in here as well. We only got 60 man in here. Let's get 150 today. Everyone get active in the Discord. In fact, let's get this in. Yeah, what we all looking at for GU? I mean, I'm assuming we're trading GU. I see some people saying some other pairs, but mainly GU. What pair? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is GU right now. No, GU is a sell for now. Fair play, Michael, if that's what you think, bro. We'll see. G buyers looking for, fair play. We've got one guy in the chat looking for sales, everyone else looking for buyers. Bro, why is my shit not updating? What the hell? Bro, download. Okay, looks like I can barely send that signal in because holy shit. Anyway. G could be an SMC trap, but EU drop in. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a difficult one. EU's taking that low now. Okay, that's perfect. EU's actually taken out that low that we wanted to take out. Now we can see it hopefully start to reverse. We've taken that low out. That's the main thing we wanted to take. But now we need it to do something. Obviously, GU right now just fucking flying to the downside. We need it to start to retrace. Start moving up a little bit. Start moving up a little bit. We see what the chat's saying. Yeah, morning everyone. What we saying? Morning. Morning, Lou. You on the PC? No, I'm not still. I've got the thingy turning up today though. I've got the phase cam turning up today, so tomorrow will be on the PC, boys. Got my might even arrive when we're on live, to be fair. But yeah, all I was waiting for is a phase cam, but yeah, man, that's turning up today. So tomorrow we will be on the PC, boys. Literally last ever day on the laptop stream. It's actually kind of a sad day, but we're upgrading. Let me see what the chat's saying. Morning, bro and team. Let's have a good week. Yeah, let's have a good week, boys. W's in the chat, everyone. Everyone drop a like on the stream. There's only about 70, 80 man in here. Let's get quick 200, 100, 200 man in here. Everyone like the stream, share the stream, put it on your Insta story. Let people know you're cooking. Can you check gold? Yeah, no worries. I'll check gold in a minute, bro. All right, we've got 90 on the TikTok. 90 on the TikTok. Big up if you're on the TikTok. Drop a W in the chat if you're trading this morning. Drop an L in the chat if you're not. W in the chat if you're trading this morning. L in the chat if you're not, boys. Are you just taking Friday lows? Yes, it was a lovely move. It was a lovely move. L. I was in the SMT trap in EU. How can I avoid this? It's pretty simple, bro. You want to wait for price to actually show its hand before you get in. So one of the main ways we do this is a fair value gap. For example, if we look at this 15-minute fair value gap, what price should do when it's bearish. So see this one here. So let me make this a bit brighter so you can see it. What price should do is, as we did here, we should rally into it, tap it into it, and then move to the downside. So EU moved exactly as it should do. But if we look at GU, what you want to actually look for is the fair value gap to get inverted, we call it. So if we draw it on like that, right, we've got the fair value gap there. You can see price came up. If we get rid of this bit here, price came up. Rather than filling the fair value gap, rather than filling the gap and moving down, you can see we closed above. So we disrespected it. So therefore it told us that this order flow is going to flip to the upside rather than continue to the downside. I mean, this isn't a great like A+ setup or anything like that. It's just a normal trade following the strategy really. But yeah, the main thing is these inversion fair value gaps is what we wait for. So you can see we knew this one was more bullish because we inverted the fair value gap and the other one didn't. Well, you're great. Appreciate that, Cynthia. Today London session on gold was clean. It inverted. How come you ain't entered? What one, bro? What? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, let's have a look at gold. Anyone else trading gold, let me know. Anyone else trading gold, let me know. We're in this order block down here now. So we did come past that. Yeah, we're pretty much in the final order block here. See what happens when we tapped in. So you can see we tapped in here. Obviously took out the New York low on gold. 100 man on the TikTok, boys. W's in the chat. Make sure you're getting in the YouTube or the Discord, boys. If you want to watch on YouTube, my YouTube is Richess Effect. You can see the whole screen. And you can see the whole community over there. 91 man in there. But yeah, so we took out the low. After we took out the low, we had a change of character, which shows that we are in fact going to move higher after doing that. So you can see low taken, change of character. So we should really expect price to continue higher. We want to look for a decent point from that though. And I'd go with this order block here. We've got some nice inducement just below it. Sorry, just above it. So like this wick here, I consider this to be some inducement. These are going to be the early buyers. So early buyers are going to get in here. We think price is going to come down, take them out, and then we're going to have the true move. So that's what we're really waiting for. W's in the chat. Appreciate that, Elliot. Royal Lewis, what you saying? L, but W's come on. Be coming, no doubt. Come on, El Slappo. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Jed. I'm in a gold short ALG. Oh, fair play. Fair play. I'm looking at it more on a higher time frame perspective, just as like an analysis thing. But yeah, let's have a look. So Stu's in a short on gold. So I'm assuming, let's draw this out. Got this high taken. Got this Asia high taken. Again, if you look at the strategy, boys, we're pretty much looking for the same thing time and time again. Got the Asia high or low taken, and then we look for our confirmation, and then we take the trade. That's what we're doing on gold. That's what we're doing on GU as well. Caught 2% on UJ shorts, lovely. CHF JPY. Yeah, I'll look at them in a minute, bro. Give me 2 secs, boys. If I missed any comments, just put them back in again. I'm not ignoring anyone. But again, you can see here. So what we're talking about is the inversion fair value gap. So here, you can see we bought up. We had a fair value gap. Price came into it. Rather than moving to the upside, again, so rather than price coming into it, moving to the upside, you can see it, we closed below. Once it closed below, we want to tap back into it and use it as sells. So we drag it across. And I'm assuming, Stu, your entry is on 50%, so that there, stop loss on the high, and then TP on the low. So fair play if that's what you're in. I mean, higher time frame, I think it's looking a little bit more bullish, but in terms of the ALG, lovely trade. Only 70 odd man in the YouTube, boys. Everyone jump in. FVG and liquidity, etc. are a load of shit. If you think so, bro. If you think so, bro, we'll earn it. Do you trade on a funded? Yeah, bro. If Asia session 12 AM to 9, nah, bro, it's 1 to 7, 1 PM, 1 AM to 7 AM. Okay, this one moving nicely initially. Just under 1 RR up on this right now, boys, which is nice. Let me drag this order block over a little bit, make it a bit brighter. It's kind of blocking our view right now. Yeah, let's get some more man on this YouTube stream, boys. Let's get some more man. If you're trying to switch over to YouTube, boys, Richess FX on YouTube. This is my Instagram and my YouTube, boys. Discord's in my Instagram bio. But yeah, if you want to watch on YouTube, man, everyone screenshot that and get in. Why have you long? Because we've seen the manipulation, bro. Mainly manipulation. So we're taking out the prior day low for a start. Taking out the prior day low. Also taken out the Asia low. Got on the 1 minute time frame. You can see we've taken out that Asia low. We'll make it here. It's actually a bit below that, but yeah. So it's basically our two main key bits of liquidity. The Asia low and the prior day low is what we look to get taken in the morning. This is why a lot of people flop on London session as well. They don't know what to actually look for and what points actually matter. I'm telling you what matters is this low, this low. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Yeah, there's the Discord there, boys. What's the blue line indicator? Not your. Yeah, bro, my one's there as well, so I've just turned off the DTO for now. We need to get on them to fix it. Why are you not having your SL under that low? I mean, you can, bro. You can. Just if we come this low, we probably should get stopped out anyway. To be fair, it's can round it up to 10 pips, really. If you want to round it up to 10 pips and you're safe. But if you want it on the low, it's probably going to be 13 pips. So it's really up to you. It's personal preference, really. It's always better to have it on the low, though. It's showing Pride, DTO, style, untick. Go to style and untick DTO, weekly open. Fair play. Everyone double tap the screen, man. Let's get 2k likes in there. We've got over 100 man in there. Everyone drop a live. Okay, don't pin that. There's no need to pin that. You see on GU, bro, I got TP at Asia high, but low-key thinking to put it at the 1 hour bearish FVG. Bro, I always keep it at Asia high. There's like, that's the thing. So you want to have it at the 1 hour FVG. So where's the 1 hour FVG? So the 1 hour FVG, I'm assuming you're meaning this one all the way up here. And again, you're just not trading the same thing. We're trading the London manipulation. This is what you'd want New York session to do. Remember, all we want the London session to do is manipulate. We want it to take out the low, take out the high, and then prime ourselves for New York to then go up or New York to go down. Let's just assume it will go up. So you can see we want to be, the London move is this down, up move here. Then the New York move comes through. We want to be out by London session. We want to catch the London session move. So we want to be out by then. And then it doesn't matter if price wants to come down and go even higher. Like, it doesn't matter to us. That's not what we're trying to get. Join the live time. Where do you send the live trades? It's under live positions on Discord. Yeah, bro. So the live positions are the ones that we have on live. Signals chat is for the high probability set. Sorry, yeah, the signals chat is for high probability ones. Sorry, Forex signals for the high probability ones. We're all seeing decent rejection of this. We're all seeing decent rejection. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 2k likes in it. Why are you trading the opposite to what price is doing? Brother, TP is too high. Boys, like, fucking hell. Didn't realise we had so many professional traders in here. Like, Jesus. EG, DTO edged me massively. Yeah, I was looking at the DTO on EG as well. Would have been an absolute rasper. An absolute rasper, boys. Look at that. Very close. This is the DTO. You lot have been paying attention to the DTO. You'd know how powerful this, literally just this little line is. See, we just missed it, but we got the sell-off we wanted in the end. And I'm glad it's going to be hard to move because the DXY in itself is very, very strong as well. Very, very strong. We've actually just broken that range high. So really, yeah, the DXY could do anything now. Could do absolutely anything. Yeah, the GU one's probably going to get cooked. More than likely going to get cooked. So bear that in mind. Don't moan about it. When do you know when do you know what that price wants to return to so you take profits? You basically want to focus in on the actual move you're taking. A lot of people don't realise, like a lot of people, and especially people in these comments now, your trade is only being fueled by GBP appreciation right now. DXY is bullish. We know that, bro. I literally just said that. I literally just said the DXY is very bullish. That GU trade's probably going to get stopped out. Like, bro, stop trying to. These people are so annoying in my comments, bro. So annoying. You said that now you can't anticipate shit. What? What are you talking about, bro? You've literally come in on my page with no profile, no name, and saying buy this, sell this. Well done, mate. Like, you're not helping anyone. You're drawing triangles on a chart trying to teach people. Mate, mate, honestly, not even gonna get into it, mate. I earned more last week than you did in the last 6 months. But it's cool though. It's cool though. How comes not entry of 50? How come no entry of 15-minute FEG, bro? Yeah, it was. He always deletes their setups when they fail. All right, mate. You can literally go on my YouTube, by the way, boys, and see every single one of my positions I've ever drawn on. It stays uploaded. So even if I delete it, would I not want to delete them off YouTube too? You can literally go back and see every single one of my setups. That's cool though. Yeah, watch my live vids, bro. You'll see. Watch my live vids, you'll see. And all these haters in my chat. And the worst thing is, all these people with like Williams FX, this guy's actually trying to make it as a trader. This guy's trying to learn trading, and I've traded full time for like 3 years, and he's like in the chat trying to like laugh and stuff. And it's just bad mindset, boys. I can't lie. It's just bad mindset. You can come on my thing. You can come on my YouTube and watch literally every trade I've done. Go on my Discord. I've posted every trade I've ever done. Literally got no need to hide anything, boys. No need to hide anything. You need a moderator to handle them. So yeah, trust. I mean, I don't really care about the comments, boys. They're just rage baiting, innit? If they were saying something that's actually true, then I probably would get rid of them. I never have understand if you're so profitable, why are you sitting on live? Does Signals pay you or trading? Well, funnily enough, mate, I can actually trade at the same time. Again, you can look at my signals. I'll bring them up right now if you man want. If you man want, I can literally show the last 10 trades I've sent into the signal group, and you lot can review. You lot can review what the trades are looking like if you want. I can show you the last 10 trades I sent in if you want. Yeah, trust me, El Slappo. Trust me, bro. Richetti's right. Who told you should win in trading? Sometimes we incur losses. No point hating. Everyone got to start from somewhere. Trust me, bro. I mean, start from somewhere. It's a bit mad. But are you live on TikTok? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Eurolux looks much weaker than GU this morning. What you think, Lou? Yeah. I mean, bear in mind the DXY is very, very strong. So this GU should come down and stop out. We should come down even further. To the downside. This is why I'm hesitant to get in positions on Monday. But yeah, the best thing you can look for, I mean, yeah, I personally think this is going to come lower at this point. And then yeah, you can look for an inversion here. But even then, it might be a little bit late. We'll see how the market plays out. It's Monday at the end of the day, so Monday and Friday are the 2 days that you don't really want to trade. Is this a forward test? Nah, bro. Yeah, we all got to start sending signals. Mate, you've literally got no profile picture. Your name's PrivX21M. You are so scared for anyone to know who you really are. Like, genuinely don't care about your opinion. You want a funded account? Yeah, bro. Bro, you got 6. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? We win here every single week. Trust me, bro. We know this is the spot one. Bro, you know, bro, you preach into the choir. We know this is the spot 100. Yeah, trust me. This is what I'm saying, chat. If any of you actually, I mean, most of you are normal, innit? There's just 2 people rage baiting. But go into my YouTube, innit? Because they're my viewers that watch me every single week. Like, and they know. You and along. I'm not in this one personally, bro. I did send it to the Discord though, because, I mean, this is a good setup. You man know though, trades for me on Monday. I don't really go for it. Since there was that time at the start of the year, well, not even at the start of the year, it was like March. I remember every single day of March, every single Monday of March, I entered a trade and I lost every single time. So since then, I was like, look, let me chill on Monday. Let me chill on Monday a little bit. Let me see these comments. He dropped crazy. I don't need to sell signals, bro. Like, good for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, who actually really cares? I don't get why you're making these statements. He dropped crazy, yeah, bro. Trust me. I mean, we can see right now, EG. The only reason why the pound hasn't stopped out yet is because just how weak the euro is. Just how weak the euro is and strong the pound is. You see it in EG. If ever you're wondering why is EU and GU moving differently, like why is EU so ridiculously bearish, but GU's just sort of sitting there, just check EG. EG's going to be the telltale. Bro's waffling in someone else's comments. Go make your own bread, bro. Trust me. Signals won't make you Elon Musk, mate. Do you know what I mean? What is this guy even talking about? I think Elon Musk didn't start the boring company because he had Tesla. You got to, yeah, trust. I mean, this guy's literally just rage baiting. That's why I'm not even. I've just passed my funded account. How long does it take you to get your KYC verified? 24 or 48 hours, bro. Sort of depends on the prop firm. Depends on the prop firm. Congratulations, Abdullah. Well done, bro. See what I mean? These are the comments that I actually bother replying to. Congratulations, Abdullah, my bro. Looks like new trade deal is happening between America and Europe is driving the dollar higher. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this could be the start of an actual higher time frame change. From my little experience, bro, I tried to trade a find in the New York AM session on Monday. Yeah, I don't trade New York session, bro. I trade the London session. Yeah, this is one is due to stop out, boys. So only enter this if you're like, well, I don't even know. Low key might long EU soon after more of a drop. Fair play. I mean, yeah, if the dollar chills out a bit, then this one's just gonna fly. But right now, the dollar's showing no signs of that. And like the geezer said, it might be the trade deal. I haven't actually heard about that, but maybe that. Good morning, Lou. Well, that is not my name, but good morning, Lou. Haters will hate. Don't give them airspace. Yeah, no, I'm just ignoring them, bro. The thing is, they're just rage baiting anyway. That a lot of people, you realise, you think like, bro, why are you even hating? Then you realise, oh, they're literally just here to rage bait. They just go on people like if you was to follow that guy's like what he's doing this morning, he's gonna click off my live, go on someone else's, and be like, he's probably gonna go on a Birds after that and be like, hey, you're ugly, and then leave, and then do you know what I mean? It's just what these people do, so there's not really no point speaking to them. If you're asking about how much money you're going to make, you're in for some mental issues along your journey. Wait, I didn't even see. Oh yeah, what size funded account do you think should make good money? Do you say? I mean, at least 50k. You want at least a 50k? No, you're right, Maria. You want at least a 50k account, really. I mean, what size account? I always trade for plays 1%. I mean, the thing is as well, right? You should aim for 5% a month. So 5% a month, and do the maths. How much do you really want to earn? If you have 5% a month on a 50k account, that's $2.5 grand a month. So, rage baiting is still hating. Why are you wasting your energy to try and wind someone up? Yeah, trust me. I mean, fair enough if it's like in the evening or whatever and you're bored and you just on someone's live, but fucking hell, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, it's because you delete your setups every time they fail. Mate, I've literally not deleted a single setup. I told you I think this is going to stop out, and I've still got it on my screen. Like, what on earth are you talking about? You're the only one in the comments who thinks this. In fact, let me just... If I've deleted my setups, then they would be on here, right? They'd be on the YouTube stream. So how long have we been live for? 20 minutes. Have I deleted the setup or something? No, that's the same setup. Nope, same setup. Where's the next one? Same setup. Same setup. Oh, you did last week. Oh, okay. Yeah, that there. Yeah. See, that just confirms it, chat. He's rage baiting. It's a clever rage bait though, because do you know what would have happened next? I would have showed him the whole of last week, then he would have been like, no, it was the week before that. As someone who's been rocking up for months, setups are legit. These guys are profitable. Appreciate that, bro. Ignore the noise, bro. Trust. I just don't want to boot them out because I don't like booting people out. Because I just like to show people, like, do you know what I mean? It's better to just be a normal human being. It's better to just act like how you would in person. Do you know what I mean? This guy would never come up to me in person and be like, you're back. Do you know what I mean? It just wouldn't happen. It's always better to just talk to someone like it's a real scenario rather than just be like, I'm just a proper online guy. Do you know what I mean? If I missed any comments, bro, no, I'd slap you in person. That's why you haven't got a profile picture or a name. Don't you think GBP could go up right now without sweeping? You're my liquidity, bro. What on earth is your profile picture? Oh, Jesus, it looks bare like a, I'm not going to say. Do you think GBP could go up right now without sweeping the low? It massively depends, bro. It massively depends on the pound. On the dollar. If the dollar can chill out a bit, we've tapped into this fair value gap. If the dollar can have literally 15 minutes of just not complete bullishness, then we'll be alright. If we have like literally 15 minutes of just even sideways, because the pound's very, very strong right now, but the dollar's just as strong, which is why obviously we're just sitting there. Well, we're just sitting at entry right now. But yeah, if I missed any comments, chat, just say them again. Just put them in again, boys. I ain't got a trade today. Fair play mood. Let's appreciate that fella. Don't take a genius, does it? Trust me, Stu, man. Trust me, bro. Don't you think GU could go up right now without sweep? Yeah, we've answered that, haven't we? Don't need to prove anything to anyone, bro. Trust me, bro. You're my liquidity, bro. A lot of people doing this inverted gap entry. Ratatouille. Where's the other guy? He's live for New York session, bro. What pair, fella? This is GU. It says on the right, bro. It says on the right. Why are you sharing your setups on TikTok, though? People can easily copy it. They can copy it if they want, bro. It doesn't mean, like... In the market, you got to realise there's so many orders. If all of us lot put our whole accounts into this trade, it would not affect the market in the slightest. Are you trading GU? Yeah, bro. What pal? Yeah, GU, bro. Sorry, 2 secs, YouTube. I'm going to read your comments in a sec. When you heading back to Asia, bro? I don't know. I'm going to Dubai soon. I'm going to go to Dubai in like a few weeks. I'm halfway to TP in gold. Happy for DXY to continue too. Lovely. Monthly EU CRT looking good. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. Just need that close. 3 days left, and then we should have a decent close. This week will be big. This week is obviously going to be huge for that. Let's see where EU is potentially heading, because I mean, let's be real. It's just like EU and G is just going to be bearish today. Let's just be honest. 6% of money in the market is retail. Think his position's alive to 200 people will affect it. Yeah, trust me, Stu. Trust me. TP hit for me on shorts on GU. Lovely, bro. Morning, bro. I see there's a lot of experienced people in here, but I'm new to the game. Would you advise a mentor program? 100%, bro. I mean, you can learn on YouTube, but it's just going to take you so much longer. It's just going to take you so much longer. So much longer. Oh, that GU's gone now. As we said, probably will break that low. So you can see again, this. What did we mitigate? It sort of came above that order block. Let's see. Pretty much was that order block. No, it was more this one here. GU took, to be fair, the one we sent into the Discord's actually still in, but yeah, the one we sent to the Discord's still in, but ideally still want it to take the low. Ideally still want it to take the low. If we take the low and get another inversion, that's probably the only chance we'll have at an entry. But again, like I said, boys, it's just a DXY right now. The DXY hasn't been this strong in the morning in God knows how long. Are you in this trade? Not this one, bro. EG so weak, could play out. Yeah, that's the thing though, man. It was literally just the EG carrying it. 100% outsourcing. Having a mentor will benefit you massively when starting off. Trust me, bro. Had a heavy day watching the Lionesses yesterday. Yeah, trust me. Big up the girls, man. Big up the girls. I've taken a really big step in my trading since watching you guys every day. Not planning to stop. Big up, Showless, man. Big up, bro. Big up. Chance of me hopping back on trading. I place a trade on GU, go on tits and you're on it. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Appreciate the follows, boys. Still ain't breaking this low. We want to break this low so we can actually do something. It must be this trade deal. We need to read about this trade deal because this isn't a regular move. This is completely not normal for the. It's completely not normal for the dollar. Do you think Gunter and McGarry actually trade for themselves? Obviously not, bro. Come on now. Please look at prior week low. We filled this fair value gap now, but I don't know what the deal. Honestly, we need to read about this trade deal because the DXY is just insanely bullish. Bro, please stop inviting me and get that Dubai flag out of your name. We know where you're actually from, bro. We know where you're from. What is it with Indian people and just not wanting to be from where they're actually from? You're not from Palestine. You're not from Dubai. All these flags you have up. Just admit that where you're from, bro. Just say you're Indian. trying to view farm with these different flags. Like, Trump is pushing this move. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Europe got cooked with a trade deal. Let's read this. Let's read this trade deal. Oh. What about crypto, brother? No, I'm not too big on crypto, I'll be real. Alright, it's just this tariff thing. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, mate, piss off. And this is what I hate this as well. Okay, so I can either pay money or you get all of my data. Which way, modern man? Have all my data. Okay, let's see. Donald Trump's announced a trade deal imposing tariffs of 15% on most goods entering the US and Europe. Now the 15% is half of what he and oh yeah, look. So we basically mogged Europe essentially. When the UK accepted tariffs of 10% in this trade deal with the US in May, it was widely reported that European leaders considered it to be a bad deal. Well, unlucky lads, you got an even worse one. Brussels also agreed to buy over 3 years 560 billion worth of oil, gas from America, agreeing to invest 16 billion in the US. One analysis of the deal was a big win for US President, while it was less clear what the EU gained. A 15% tariff on European goods forced by purchase of US energy and military equipment. Zero tariff retaliation by Europe. That's not negotiating. That's the art of the deal. Yeah, it seems like they just got absolutely cooked. Seems like they just got absolutely fried. Like, what did they even get out of that? What did they even get out of that? 15% ain't bad. Yeah, but I mean, they considered the UK one to be a bad deal at 10%. And they didn't get anything out of it. I said that is a terrible deal from them. Now, Louis, Red Boy's not good, brother. Get your lemon out. Brother, I went to the shop today. They got every single monster apart from, you know, the nice one, the white one. The only drinkable energy drink on the planet. So then I had to get a Red Bull. I normally just have a black coffee, but I bare wanted a monster today to wake me up proper, but then took an L there. Yeah, they were dreaming, trust me. El Slapo, yeah, I appreciate, I'm following a few accounts now, I appreciate your input. Lee, you'll learn a lot from just being in the lives alone. Stick around, having a mentor. Oh wait, let alone having a mentor. Stick around, yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Can't lie, I think GU is going to take out the weekly low. Yeah, I agree, bro, I agree. I did tell you so. F750, I'll be real, mate. No one listened to you. Like, boy, when you're saying, like, sell or buy, whatever, don't come on this high and mighty thing in the comments like, well, I did tell you. Like, no one listened to you, bro. Like, no one listened to you, innit? No one listened to you. It's like watching the women's penalties yesterday and going, put it left, from the crowd. And she puts it left and you go, well, told her, where's my medal? Where's my medal? I told her go left. Do you know what I mean? It's just not really the same. Like, get off this high and mighty thing. That DTO short is haunting me, trust me. So close. But big up to the women's yesterday. Fucking hell, mate. That penalty shootout. Yeah, I was super, super close to getting tapped in on EG. Super close. Would have been a lovely, lovely move. That low there. Would have been an unreal move. Very close. Big up, just started trading. Your vids are helpful. Appreciate that, bro. Got a lot better vids on my YouTube as well. Had it set with a 4-pip stop. Nice. On my broker, we took that low. Congrats on yesterday's game, bro. Yeah, man. It was a good one, bro. Big up to England, man. GJ's cooking. Just needs... Let's have a look at GJ. Bro knows the white one is 2 Gara. 2 Gara. That one is something special. I'll be honest. You wouldn't really catch me drinking a Monster Energy. But until I realised that white one... It's levels. His levels. Pretty much Europe gained nothing. Yeah, exactly. If I missed any comments on YouTube again, boys, just put them in again. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just the comments are just moving fast. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, boys. Never seen your content until now. You seem sound, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, we've got the best content in the UK, bro. The best community in the UK. We've got 8,000 people in there. All real people. All Discord as well. So it's not a Telegram where you just can't talk. There's an actual community. So if you want to get in the best community in the UK, boys, I'll get someone to pin the Discord now. Someone comment at Discord, boys, and I'll pin it. People actually learning to trade. You see in the comments, you get all these little kids who are like 18 and they just watch TJR and they're in the comments like, doesn't really matter to them. A lot of these people ain't actually trying to make money. They're just trying to talk online, innit? It's kind of weird, but a lot of traders are like that. They'd rather just talk online and like talk on, like, it's weird. It's weird. You'll find a lot of these type of people. They just talk about it rather than actually trading. And all these communities, it's just people like 18-year-old kids that none of them actually trade. None of them actually make money. None of them have ever had a job. And they're all just in there, just talking about the charts. It's just weird. Our community is the only one where people are actually all trying to earn money. We're all actually trying to do this for real. I know you don't trade gold, but can you have a look and give your opinion? Yeah, I mean, Stu's in this gold short, I think. I personally was saying that longs from here. I was personally saying longs from here. From this order block here, but we'll see how it plays out. This is Stu's trade, this one here. I personally think we're going to continue higher off of here. Just due, so we've obviously taken out this swing low. After that, we've had a change of character. So this is the liquidity grab, and this is the change of character. So then, if you look, we've had the leg up that's changed character. So this leg up here, not the best, and then we want it to come down into our internal liquidity, fill our internal, and then move to external liquidity. So this is the move here that I'm looking for. Sort of goes against what we normally look for, but I mean, higher time frame is going to be your king. I don't rate Monster at all, to be fair. Yeah, but have you had a white Monster? Is it sugar free? I'm diabetic. Yeah, bro, it is sugar free. It is sugar free, isn't it? It is sugar free. What mean Gara? What mean Gara? Gara means like guaranteed, isn't it? Like, means it bangs basically. Gara means is it gonna bang? Like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna bang? Is it banging? Basically what Gara means. Or like in another context, it means is it legit? Like, is it real? You know what I mean? It's one of them words, and it doesn't really mean the actual meaning. It's got a few meanings. Yeah, again, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Just bang them in again. The Lando Norris one is nice. What? Lando Norris monster. Isn't he an F1 driver? In fact, he definitely is an F1 driver. I know for a fact. Any Ferrari? Let's see. How's my general knowledge? I'm sure he's Ferrari. He wears red, doesn't he? Okay then. Oh. Is he? I think he's Ferrari. Let me know, chat, if I'm wrong with that. What are you saying, broski? He's got his own monster, to be fair. Bang. There's no way, man. These F1 guys are on a different level, innit? They're on a different level, like... Who's McLaren now? Yeah, there's also a Lewis Hamilton one. What? Like, these F1 guys, they're actually different. You would think they're just... Like, you haven't heard of them, and then you Google them. Like, if you don't like F1, you would never have heard of them. And you Google them, and you realise they are so up. They are so up, it's a joke. Lando Norris is McLaren, yeah. I'm long EU. Fair play, bro. I mean, Jesus, this brave long in EU. Very brave long in EU. The XY'd feel this imbalance, and I was just sort of sitting there. Yeah, I mean, that trade deal's done wonders for the dollar. It's probably only like the second good thing Trump's done, really, or maybe like the third. To be fair, Trump's actually done alright with the trade deals. Like, we got to be real with it. These tariffs, they've actually done alright, to be fair. It's just like everything else is just... They're so clear, trust me. Maybe not read the haters' messages out. Don't give them airtime. Also set you up for a bad day. No, I hear that, Lee. I do hear that, bro. But it's just they just get the views up. I can't lie. They get the engagement going. Like, these men think I'm rage baiting. I would just boot them out if they was actually pissing me off. They just talk in it, so they just make the views go up. People like hearing the beef as well, so they stay on there. But no, I do hear it. When they get too much, I will just get rid of them. Them Monster Ultras used to bang, to be fair, hella unhealthy. Mate, some of them monsters you just look at like, bro, I can't drink that. I can't walk along the street with that in my hand. Like, walk back to my gaff with that in my hand. The Lando Norris one is nice. For some reason, I doubt that. I don't know how a drink that's flavoured after a human can be nice. I mean, I know Monster's a bit mad with their flavours, but Lando Norris flavour is a bit crazy. What time frame do you trade? We trade the London manipulation, bro. So throughout the actual day, we're on the 5 minute and the 15 minute, really. Riches, why don't you enter EU long? It's just not really optimal right now, bro. The DXY is so bullish after that trade deal. When did that trade? Why have we only? Was it agreed at 7 AM or just before 7 AM? Trump to meet Starmer in Scotland. Fair play though. Fair play to Trump. Chat, what do we think about Trump? Let me do a poll. 2 secs, hang on. Blue Monster Mango. Yeah, that Mango Loco, that one's actually alright, the blue one. You might be showing strong reversal sign. Have a look. Might join in a long. Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec, bro. I drink Lando every week. No Diddy. Man, put Diddy with the IE. That is a certified Diddy. That's my dog still. Alright, let me put in the comments. Alright, smiley face if you rate Trump. Sad face if you don't. Smiley face if you like Trump. Sad face if you don't. Euro do happen yesterday, yeah, I just see that. It's pretty even right now. Why is it not coming up in the score though? It's not coming up in the score. Why does TikTok do this, bro? You gotta click the thing, don't just type the emoji, click the actual red or the blue box. You gotta click the red or the blue box. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, K, you put the wrong emoji, so I'm not gonna lie, we got more lovers than haters right now. Short in GU. People on the TikToks liking them. Michael don't really like them. He's getting more love than hate still, I'll be honest, which is kind of surprising. Let's have a look now. So we've taken that low. But to be fair, this is still in. This one's actually still in. Let's go on EU. I mean, yeah. EU's not going to move. EU's too weak, man. EU's got no chance. GU's got a slight chance. We've got a fair value gap here, but even still, not really a great one. Not really a great one. Yeah, more people liked him than didn't, which is surprising. Surprising. Job's not done. Apart from this tariff baloney, I think he's doing all right. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The Epstein files, that's the thing that people care about, innit? That's the thing that people care about. Thing is with Americans, though, they're so easily distracted, bruv. So easily distracted. Gold to drop. You think what? Wait, what would you say? What do you mean, Ramsey? What do you mean, bro? Yeah, I don't know about EU buys. We haven't really done anything. We're slowing down a bit, but if you look at the 1 minute, still in this bearish range. The most likely thing is we come up, feel the imbalance and move down. Yeah, today's just really not an optimal day to trade. You're not going to get the move we typically want to see during the London session. Remember, the London session move we like to see is the Asia low taken. Asia low taken, then a rally up to the Asia high. That's the move we typically look for. But you can see right now, we're not going to get that move. Let's just be honest with it. Let's just be honest here. We're not going to get that move. GU is sort of decent, I suppose, but even that didn't provide the move. And the GU entry was like, I'll show you the GU entry. So you would have either had the 12 pip stop, to be fair now, you would have had the 13 pip stop or the tighter stop here. If you had it on the low, you'd still potentially be in. So you could still get a good trade. But even if you are still in, I'm not gonna lie, I still think we're going to come down. Even if you did manage to stay in by the skin of your teeth, I do think we're going to come down. Yeah, it's just the dollar's so strong right now. Just so strong. Like, not naturally strong as well. Stay focused and don't pay attention. Dollar is strengthening. Euro is the best decision. Yeah, I'm still in, but it's looking dead. Fair play, maybe. You bullish on gold? Yeah, bro. Gold drop. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like gold's going to drop. I mean, we've retested this order block multiple times now. So really, should come down. To be fair, we've had a change of character off the back of it. See, we came into that, took the low. Just not much to go off this morning, boys. I'll be honest, the 4 hours looking dead. Daily's looking dead. This is one of them days, it's like the first day in a long time where there's not really been an overly clear higher time frame. Right now, the DXY is just it's not clear at all. We'd want us to continue this bearish momentum. You can see on the weekly, or the daily really, we're coming off this internal liquidity. So we should be moving to this external low. We should just be moving all the way down to here. Right now, we're getting a bit of kickback though. So it's where that kickback wants to actually end. Obviously, aided by the news of the trade deal is what caused us so impulsively to move up. But yeah. What do you think on German 30? What are you looking at on German 30, bro? I'll have a look at it in a minute. That's inducement. What do you think? Yeah, it's going up. I don't know, man. I show Polish speed. What's this chart? I'm screaming sell, GU. What's this chart? This is DXY, bro. It says in the bottom right there. GU. Sell GU. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with selling GU, bro, is you just don't really want to sell right now. You're too discounted right now. You're literally at the low of the day pretty much. So, like, where are you actually going to enter realistically? I'd want to see this fair value gap now and get inverted. This is the next one I'd want to see. Again, if we can invert this, close above and re-tap in, could see this move up to the Asia higher. But again, it's going to be on the DXY. We need the DXY to chill out a bit. You need to look at the higher time frame, Louis. Oh, mate, I want to kick this guy out. Actually, I'm not. F70, mate. Please, Matt, please. Please be quiet, bro. You're in my live every day. You watch me every day to learn how to trade. Stop giving me advice. Stop trying to give me advice. You tune into my live every single day without fail, trying to find out what's going on in the market, mate. Please. Within your Asia liquidity grab, do you find IFVG better than normal FVG? Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Mehmet. It just shows that reversal, especially when you've got it on EU and GU. Sleepy Joe was going to destroy USA. Sleepy Joe. That name is still jokes. To be fair, like he does give good nicknames. He does give good nicknames. If these candle closes bullish above candle high, I'm going to long. Fair play. Yeah, I'm looking for this fair value gap to get inverted first. But most likely we're just going to come into it and come down. Remember, what we should do with these fair value gaps is just come in and then sell off. That's what we should do. Keep promoting your Discord. What do you mean, bro? The London Bulls have arrived. You using a prop firm, yeah, bro. I think trading's got probably the worst, like the worst. Out of any skill people trying to learn, like drop shipping, all of this stuff, out of any of it, trading's definitely got the worst people. Definitely. Like the people that are learning are just unbearable, bro. Unbearable. Genuinely unbearable, bro. It's because emotions are so high. Like I get in my comments all the time. Someone will win a trade and they're so happy, and then someone will lose a trade and they're so sad. It's like, bro, no one's got like a long term view of it. No, everyone's so happy if they win or so sad if they lose. No one's like, boys, we have to regulate our emotions. You've got to be stable. If you win, you're sweet. If you lose, you're sweet. You can't be up down. Really happy, gobbing off, and then really sad, like angry in the chat. Do you know what I mean? Just like chill your emotions out. It's not the end of the world. If you place a trade today and it's your best trade ever or your worst trade ever, guess what? It's not gonna matter in 10 years. It's not gonna matter. What matters in 10 years is your psychology and sticking to your trading plan. That's all that really matters. So like, got to forget about the whole concept of win and lose and start looking at keeping capital. That's it, bro. That's literally it. It's literally it. But that's what I'm trying to do on here, mate. Is get people to chill out. Like people are so crazy. Like when they lose a trade, it's like the world's closing in on them, and when they win, it's like they're like, obviously it's good when people are happy when they win. I like it when people are happy when they win, but it's like it's not really good for your mind. Like it's the best thing to look at it. It's like a casino, right? You're following a strategy. You've got an edge and you follow a strategy. When a casino, right, when they're playing roulette with the house, they're the house. Do you think if they lose a spin on roulette, the casino's like, oh no, we've lost. Or do you reckon they win? They're like, yes, we've won. Do you know what I mean? They don't care. They know their strategy has an edge. So all their goal is, all the dealer's edge is to just play the game and stick to the rules and stick to the strategy. Play the game and stick to the rules. That is the goal of trading. First of all, find an edge. That's the first thing. Find an edge and find a strategy. And then past that, once you've got that, the whole entire rest of it is just sticking to that strategy. It's not trying to win. It's not trying to avoid losses. It's none of this. It's literally just sticking to that strategy. That's all it is. So if you stick to your strategy and lose, that is infinitely better than breaking away from your strategy and winning. It's so much better, but it's kind of the harsh reality of trading. It's different. It's different from any other job. This is the thing. Most other jobs, if you win, you win. Do you know what I mean? Like people look like most jobs you're coming from, you got KPIs, and if you hit them, you hit them. In trading, it's more about the actual strategy rather than the results, because you know the results will play out over time anyway. I'm numb to all trading emotion. I'm numb to all trading emotion nowadays. I'll be real. Yeah, that's the best way to be, though, Stu. Best way to be, man. It does take a while of training to get on the to get like that, but on the other hand, if you stick to it and make it to that point in life, be happy. Wait, gotta forget about. Oh yeah. At the same time, if you stick to it and make it to that point in life, be happy. That's it, man. Be happy once you've made it. Like, be happy on the weekends when you're trading. You just emotions should be flat. Best Loser Wins is a good book to read. Everyone would be better off trading if AI could trade their setups. Yeah, literally. If you could tell ChatGPT what your setup is and make it do that. As long as DXY remains above 370, G Long's looking dodgy for me. Yeah, I mean, we need the DXY to actually do something. It's just so bullish right now. So bullish. We've got a fair value gap here, but this isn't even the main one. So an inversion of this wouldn't really mean much. With the main fair value gaps here. So this is the main one. We'll mark out this low so we can see if we do actually invert it. But as I said, the main one is going to be this fair value gap here. Gordon, welcome, Catsley. Shit. Yeah, why? Facts. I feel nothing. Yeah, trust me. I like having that slow Monday. We get to see the chart move about. Don't get in a trade normally, but it preps us for Tuesday, which they yeah. That's it. Once you know fully and you understand fully what went on Monday, it makes Tuesday so much better. But that is why, in my opinion, Monday's the hardest day to trade because you haven't got that context. You haven't got that prior day context. We've had a 2-day break. So you can't see what price is directly reacting off of and how it continued from the day before. Micro guy. What pairs it says in the bottom right, bro. This is just a DXY, just $1 on its own. Done a challenge or an instant funded one. Challenge, bro. Well, I mean, it's up to you, really. I'd always say go for a challenge if you're actually trying to trade long term. If you're already funded, you're already a good trader, then go for the instant funding ones, man. It's just going to save you that time. But they're only if you're sort of confident you can actually trade. The main thing is you want to have that confidence. So if you pass the challenge, you're going to have confidence. Okay, bigger imbalance is better to see filled. It's not just that, bro. It's the fact you want. So when you're looking at imbalances, again, it's not just about the gap. You want it to be the distribution. So with fair value gaps, you want to look for 3 candles and the middle one to be the distribution. So 1, 2, 3. You can see the middle candle here is clearly the distribution one. This is the one with a big gap. Versus if we use this fair value gap, we'd go 1, 2, 3. These are our 3 candles. And is this one really the distribution candle? Not really. It's clearly this one, right? Which is why it's better to use these 3 candles and consider this one to be the fair value gap. So I'm expecting price to come into this and then shoot off. Or again, we might invert it and then want to reverse. But looks kind of unlikely right now with how bullish the DXY's gone. Yeah, GU just sitting here as well, not really doing much. Not really doing much at all. Want to see how we react. 15 minutes. How long? We've got 1 minute left to the close. Right now, it looks like we're mitigating and just going to react off. So, okay, and that will keep price more efficient too, right? Yeah, that's it, bro. Just rebalances the leg so it can then move in the desired direction. Appreciate all the likes, boys. Fucking hell, 12k likes in here. Everyone double tap the screen. Everyone drop a follow if you haven't followed already. Get in the community as well, boys. Got the best community in the UK by far. While sometimes after we break a structure, we take imbalance and sometimes got to go 0.5 fib or order block. The main thing's internal and external. That's all the market really does is internal and external. Again, if you don't know what that is, it's crucial that you understand what it is. So all price does is it moves from 2 things. Internal liquidity, which is a fair value gap or an order block. So something in this leg, a fair value gap or an order block. And external liquidity is a low or a high. So we're filling in balance and then we'll take the external low. And then again, we'll rebalance an order block or an FVG. And then we'll take the external low. Again, we'll rebalance an order block or a fair value gap, and then again take the external low. And this is how we get trends. This is how trends actually move. Right, we're going from internal to external, and what that actually then will look like on the chart when you draw it out is you have your fair value gap there, and you swing low. And then you'll have your fair value gap there, and you swing low. And then you'll have your order block here, for example. And then you swing low. And again, right now, and then the beauty of that is you can always basically see what we should be tapping into. So right here, for example, what should we do? We should now, we've just taken external liquidity, so now we should fill internal liquidity. So we're going to look for an order block or a fair value gap in this leg. And again, we're going to look for price to come into it and tap it. Right now it's tapped it, what are we going to do? Same exact thing, we're going to go to external liquidity. So either the external high or the external low. Now we're in a downtrend, so obviously we're more than likely to take the low rather than the high. So again, we'll take the low. Again, after that, we'll fill a fair value gap and take the low again, and etc, etc. This is how you actually get trends forming in the market, boys. This is how the market, why the market actually moves, why we get these trends formed, what we're tapping into. Always just seeking out liquidity, whether it's from internally or externally. We're also seeing SMT right now. How did you learn trading? Mainly just on YouTube, bro. Mainly just through YouTube, but we do have a mentorship now. If you want to see some good free content as well, I've got loads of good free videos on my channel. Best of the single large ones, yeah, bro. I'm not taking a trade yet. I'm gonna wait for the next candle if it closes above the next. If it can't closes above previous, if it does. Oh, above the, yeah. I mean, we got this fair value gap's pretty fresh. 13 minutes. We could actually have a close above. If we have a close above, we're obviously looking to enter off the 50%. Stop loss below. TP on the high. It might be a bit difficult to have your stop loss all the way on the low. I mean, to be fair now, 15 pips is fine. 2 to 1. That'll be your move if we do close above. So we'll wait and see if that manages to get tapped in. How many years you trade? 7 years, 7 years. I think it will turn into an IFEG and change your character. Fair play. Hopefully, bro. The main thing is going to be the DXY, as we said. The pound as it is isn't actually doing too bad. It's the euro right now which is getting cooked against the dollar because of that trade deal. I mean, it's the beauty of the markets as well, boys. Is you really know directly about the world. This is what I like about trading. Is it's like it's a direct representation of all these concepts, all these words, all these long explanations that politicians give, and all the rest of it. The chart is the actual answer. The chart gives the result. So, for example, people will talk about this trade deal, right? And if you go onto European television, who's in charge in Germany? Is it the right or left? It's the far right got elected, didn't they? But then the coalition formed with the centre left, I think. So I think it's probably left wing party, right? So if you go and watch European or German state television or whatever it may be, they'll probably left wing German telly. They'll probably tell you this is good. It's a good deal for the euro. If you look at Fox News, for example, in America, they'll say, "Oh, it's good for the dollar." Like depending on what media source you're getting, you're gonna get a different thing. Oh, the trade deal was good. The trade deal was bad. People on the left in America are gonna say, "Oh, the trade deal was bad for America." So you're gonna get all these people, all these different opinions. But then you look at the market, and the market tells all. Look at how we've opened this morning since the news of the trade deals landed. Euro USD, the euro's got extremely weak against the dollar, which shows that the dollar has done well and the euro has done badly. So therefore, it's good for Trump. Trump's done well. And that basically means whatever you're watching, whatever news is telling you it's good, it's bad, it's whatever, just ignore it. Look at the charts. Why did price go all the way down to grab liquidity? It's not the fact it went all the way down to grab liquidity. It was a genuine move. Just spearheaded by the dollar, bro. I mean, as we said, that Europe-America trade deal was announced pretty much yesterday or overnight, really, or just before night time. I think it was like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night. And you can see the market really, since we've opened, well, I mean, we initially had that move up, little bit of a kickback, and then again, as soon as London opened, dollar's been very, very strong, which means everything against the dollar would get bearish. So EU, GU, whatever, the EU, GU would both be going down, obviously, and then pairs like UJ, so pairs where the dollar's first, that's going to be shooting up. USD CAD, that's going to be shooting up. So yes, it's why it's important to be sort of screwed on about current events. I actually wasn't, to be fair. Chat had to tell me, so that's my bad. That's my bad there. But yeah, we've got 10 minutes left of this close. Let's see if we can close above. 50% of the FVG candle, yeah, that's it. If A closes above IFEG, what determines your entry off that candle close? Yeah, so you just want it basically flips. So when we have a fair value gap that we run through like this, it goes from being a bearish one, what we tap into and go down, to a bullish one, where we're expecting it to again just come back into that same fair value gap, and then move off. So it just flips from bullish to bearish well, bearish to bullish, bullish to bearish, whatever we can. Rudo, what you saying, mate? Appreciate the follow. GU check in GU. Right, let's have. Yeah, this is GU, bro. Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me read these comments. Sup, fam? What you saying, Yusuf? What you saying, my bro? Let me see. Yeah, for anyone wondering, the pair, it says down there, bro, the pair and the time frame. For those who don't know, FVG needs a retest and breaking structures to be valid, and then again, that's just SMC. I wouldn't say it's SMC, bro. I wouldn't say it's SMC. Like, the thing is, boys, you man need to stop giving so much glory to these online traders. Like, trust me, boys. Trust me when I say, when I was learning trading, ICT's 2017 mentorship, yeah? That had come out like a year ago at the time when I was learning. And no one had seen it. No one had seen ICT. This was when ICT was first sort of popping. People was just sort of seeing their thing. Everyone was already trading breaker structures. Everyone was already trading breaker structures. Like, stuff like breaker structures, liquidity grabs and stuff like this. These aren't new concepts at all. These are things that have just been repackaged. I'm not saying it's bad that they've been repackaged. I think ICT is sick. But like, these things have been around for a long, long time. They're not new concepts. They're not new concepts. Like, ranges, market ranges, they've just always been a thing. They're not new things to the market. So SMC, you wouldn't say breaker structures is smart money concept. It's always been a thing. Breaker structures. Maybe the labelling of it being called breaker structure, maybe, but in terms of the general market. I was going shorts on the euro, but now it's reversing. Why? Yeah, we're trading euro USD, bro. Bit late. Should have stuck to my gut. Entered at the start of the candle when it started opening. Fair play, bro. What are you saying, Bruno? Nah, not much, bro. What are you saying? Isn't that equal lows then to make the first move? So this is what we'd call it, this SMT, where if we look at, so we look at EU, for example, look at the two lows. So this is EU, first low, retracement, second low, retracement. So this is the euro. How do you make it go upside down? How do you make the chart go upside down? Can't even remember. Either way, we'll do the leg on DXY. So this is the leg on DXY. Right, let's copy that. Go back to EU. See, paste that there. And then we go on GU. 6 minutes left of this close, boys. Hopefully we can close above this fair value gap. And then we look at GU. So, let me show you why we did this. So, first of all, this here, this is the DXY. Right, this is the dollar on its own, so we should follow whatever this does. Should follow what the DXY does, right? So this is the DXY. So you can see what it did. Made a high, made a low, broke the high. Simple as that, right? So we should basically copy exactly what we did, just the opposite way around. So you can see the euro, made the low, had a bit of retracement, broke the low. Simple as that, right? So you can see this is like the true move. We are agreeing with each other here. But you can tell, if we look at GU now, so we made the low. So this is this bit here, we made the low. You can see we come up again, same as we did here. But then look at this leg here that clearly broke a low and then clearly broke a high on the DXY. We didn't manage to do, right? So this is the low. You can see this low remains unbroken, whereas on the euro we easily broke it. The DXY we easily broke it. So that's why we'd call it SNT. It basically just shows that the pound GU is a lot stronger than the euro. Right, this is why we call what we call SMT. Or SMD, sorry. Or SMT, whatever people want to call it. But can you see how the DXY clearly broke, the euro clearly broke, but the pound was unable to break? That's basically what SMT is. Looks like the DXY is sort of Reacting now though. Valid entry on 15-minute if it inverses. Yeah, bro, if it inverses, that will be valid. Took a short on ES this morning. Beautiful trade. Lovely, JP. Lovely, bro. SMT divergence. That's it. That's it. Bless you, lad. Appreciate that harmony. Put banner persistent on your phone. Make sure Discord. Wait. I have a problem with notifications. Oh yeah, just see what. Look what Stu said. Show list. G, you broke 737 candle low on my trader view and MetaTrader 5, but on your trader view it hasn't. Again, we're getting that rejection. Looks like we're not going to close above. Again, 3 minutes left. Let's see. I also got drunk last night, so I might break even today. To be fair, bro, don't even go break even. There's no point going break even. If the trade's going to win, it's going to win. If it's going to lose, it's going to lose. Simple as that. Simple as that. If I missed any comments on YouTube, boys, put them in again. I'm not ignoring anyone. I took a drunk trade and hit SL and TP this morning. Yeah, traded drunk. You've got a long way to go, bro. You've got a long way to go. That's some crazy shit. Started adopting your trading hours. If the setup's there, then it's there. Yeah, that's it, bro. Oh, bro, you are young. I'm not even that young, bro. I'll be honest. I just look very young, but I'm not that young. I'm actually 38. No, I'm not 38, fucking hell, but... Nah, drunk trading is crazy. All jokes aside, like... It is jokes and stuff like that, but, bro, go to school. I've been to school, bruv. I've done fucking finished school. London been really good this month as well. Did you get SL? Yeah, I won in that other trade, but the other one, to be fair, it hasn't actually broke the low, but yeah, you would have got stopped out. So yeah, pretty much. Drunk trading is crazy, yeah, trust me. 38, no, I'm not actually 38. Still younger than Stu. Luke firing shots, bruv. Can you take a quick peek at Naz? Yeah, let's have a look at Naz. Actually, wait, let's give it this 1 minute because we want to see how this closes. Got 1 minute left. Let's get rid of this so we can see properly. Mr. YZ. We're only looking to get in, boys, that previous position if we close above. And right now it doesn't look like we will. So let's just wait and see. Why New York? I'm not give him no more entries. That's why we trade London session, bro, because you can trade the same thing every time. Yo, why am I getting cooked from nowhere? Yeah, trust. For no reason as well. Schleg. Yeah, let's have a look at Naz after this closes. He's been layered with magic sauce in his life. Okay. Please stop inviting me to go live, bro. Please. You know, drunk trading is crazy. If you're trading drunk, you're cooked, bro. Straight up. And you actually got to get a grip over your life, bruv. No cap. I drink a lot. Not a lot, but I drink quite a fair bit. But, bro, there's a difference between drinking and being a joke, man. Like, you don't take your work seriously. Like, no one respects you if you do. I'm not, like, lecturing you in it, obviously. Like, it's only a bit of banter, but... Real talk, like, and will you imagine like you got a job and you go into your job drunk? Like, would you do that? You would not do that. You would not do that if you was employed. And the fact you do it if you're working for yourself, you think this shit's a game? You think this shit's a game, bruh? You think this shit's a game, bruh? I woke up and chose violence. Trust me, Luke, for no reason, bruv. No reason, just chose violence. Stu is an unk for real. Yeah, Stu is an unk. Stu is unk status. In his mannerisms as well, like the stuff he's into, he's proper unk. To be fair though, Stu's an unk where he wears it with pride. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't try and act younger. Good stuff, boss. What software do you use to run your streams? Streamlabs, bro. Streamlabs. What if you're a beer tester? Pretty sure you're meant to spit it out, just like wine testing. Beer testing, you don't just get levered, mate. If you did though, that would be jokes. Yeah, you can see, look at that close. That's why we wait for the close. That's why you got to wait till the close lose. Do you go gym? Yeah, bro. If you're mate, how much do beer testers get paid? Should we have a look? £30,000 a year. This includes an estimated plus bonuses. I'm sorry. What bonus can you possibly earn being a beer tester? Like, what could you possibly get a bonus for? You going to the FX Expo in Canary Wharf in September? Maybe. I've even really heard about that, I'll be honest. I haven't even heard about that. To be fair, I'm going to be in Dubai, so probably not. But when is it in September? Bro, I closed my position after seeing my sell position after seeing your chart. I don't know why, bro. That's what I mean. You should always stick to your strategy. Even if I'm doing something different, it's always better to stick to your strategy. It's basically what Mashtag does for a living. Yeah, trust. Trust me. To be fair, they've got them little streaming wars going on now, wouldn't they? HS and that versus, oh mate. Angry Ginge. I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off here, but if you watch Angry Ginge, bruv. If you load up an Angry Ginge stream to watch someone else play fucking FIFA, like, Jesus, your life must be bad. There's an ice cream tester who made bank. Yeah, but to be fair, I can imagine you've got to eat some greasy ice creams, because nowadays you go into a shop in Soho and it'll be like piss flavour. Or like camel piss flavour. I don't know, I just made it up, bro. Okay. Okay. Do you still live in the UK? Yeah, bro. I lived in, last year I was living in Thailand, but came back. Didn't really like it that much after a long time. My God, do you do day trading? Yeah, bro. But I'm on NoFap. I didn't see your comment. I loaded my streaks, but I'm on NoFap. Wait, what on earth are you talking? Sorry, Baller King. What the fuck are you on about? May I ask? Sorry. HS went to hospital last night. His hand's broken. What are these lot doing in Magaluf, bruv? You cannot pay me to go to Magaluf. Like, you genuinely couldn't pay me to go Magaluf. You probably could. I would go Magaluf for like, I'd go Magaluf for a week for like 30 grand. I'd go Magaluf. That's it. And I probably wouldn't leave my gaff. Well, I would definitely wouldn't go down the strip. Or the, oh mate, I don't know how these lot do it. It's fair enough when you're 18, that shit's quite fun, but like, these lot are big age of like 23, bruv. And it's like, they must, I know they're doing it for work, innit, so fair play, but they must hate it, bruv. Can you imagine that, being in Magaluf, a load of sweaty 18-year-olds, like, hey, let's have a picture, bruv. Oh, HS, you know, I do trading, bro. Oh, bruv, you know, I've watched you since that. Like, mate, God, it's like hell on earth. Speed ain't a bad streamer. Don't watch him, but he does some very kind-hearted work. Yeah, I rate Speed, bro. I think he's sick. I think Speed's a good advert for streaming. He travelled the world, does actually cultural things around the world. Don't just, like, do you know what I mean, piss about. Goes around the world, he tries stuff. He's respectful of people's cultures. Speed's a good guy, bruv. Innit, bro? Magaluf is scruffy place. Mate, it's so dead. Had a punch up with some Scottish lads, didn't they? Yeah, they punched them up. They banged them out. These lot punched them up. mean, there was always Gunu, bro. The video's so jokes as well. I would not want to scrap HS. Well, if I ever scrapped HS, bro, I'm just biting his ear off. I'll be real. He's gonna bang me. Do you know what I mean? I will just make sure if he's close enough to me, I could bite his ear off or bite a bit of his nose off. Cause I'm cooked either way. But no, big up to HS and Ed though, bro. I think they're jokes. Speed is a very good guy, trust me. Do you chill with OM? Nah, bro. I always get told apparently look like OM though. I used to see OM in I had an office in Canary Wharf, 1 Canada Square. I think he used to work as a plumber or something like that. Plumbing's starting to fucking fly, innit? Carpentry's starting to fucking fly. No, but he was a I think he was a plumber or something like that. But I used to see him in the Greggs before work and that. He was in his high vis and all that. I think it was OM. Does OM trade at ICT? I don't know, bro. I don't know OM. We read these comments. You trade in rest of the week, Red Folder News. Yeah, bro. We trade London session anyway, so there's not much. Like, there's not really red folder news. If you watch my most recent YouTube video, I basically talk about why London session is better to trade than New York session. Just why it just is better. So watch that my recent on YouTube. My name on Ezra Chess FX. But that's one of the main reasons. So we glazing HS. No, we're not glazing, bro. You're dragging it, bro. How's that glazing? I've become very profitable in the last few months, earning in weeks what I was earning as a plasterer. I'm now 47. I don't fancy paying daft taxes. Fair play. The good thing about being a plasterer, bro, as well, is you can literally always just go work on. So I mean, you're 47 as well, so I'm assuming you're on like at least 2 bills day rate. So do you know what I mean? Once you've learned a skill like that, you've got one skill. It's the same as trading, bro. Really, isn't it? Just a different skill, but that is good, man. If you got a skill like being a plasterer, it just gives you that relaxing. I watch Speed, not gonna lie, I'm nearly 41 and I don't. No, he is good, bro. He's good. He chose the good route. You know, all the streamers normally choose like the negative route. He's actually done the mate. Whoever his management is, whoever's in his ear, fair play, bro. They've done him well, mate. They've taught him so well. He reminds me of a football player, bro. You only get them football players who's young and they're just. You can tell they're surrounded by negative people that just influences them so bad. He reminds me of someone like Saka or something, where you can tell his circle's just proper, like, keeps him grounded, tells him to do the right thing. Fair play, bruv. He's killing it as well, man. He's an absolute legend in the game. Apparently he made it now. Who? Oh, OM. Yeah, I think OM does trading now, innit? Jump on the trend. What trend, bro? What trend? It was funny because he was like, me, I talk shit while I was fighting. Yeah, he was going, bro, you done, bro? Bro, it's just the way he moves, isn't it? Because his arms are like inflate. Like when he runs, you can tell he's too bolo. Like, you know them people where they're running, you can tell they're too bolo. He runs like, you know, the Black John Cena on Twitter. You might know about him, Brian Cabina. He runs like him. He's too bolo. But like when he's running into, he's like gallops a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Imagine seeing him galloping towards you like this. Gold, yeah. Let's have a look how Gold's doing. Nice. Came past this order block now. Are you still in this one, Stu? I'm assuming you are. Everyone drop a like on this YouTube vid, boys. Let's get 50 likes on this YouTube vid. We'll be back live tomorrow. As I said, I'll be on my PC, so it's going to be a 30 stream tomorrow. Think it's just Speed grew up poor and probably came to realise KSI and Logan, all them losers get hate for X reason, so he doesn't do that type of content or branding. I'd say the opposite, bro. I'll be honest. I think that Speed's more listen to the likes of KSI and all them lot, rather than all Aiden Ross and all that. Because KSI's done it well. Like, KSI's on mainstream TV. He's been on he's on the X Factor. Do you know what I mean? Same as Logan Paul, he's in WWE. Like, they've made it mainstream. Their brand image is good enough and clean enough for them to do that type of stuff. Whereas Aiden Ross wouldn't be able to, or Neon and that wouldn't be able to. So I think he's almost like, I feel like what he's probably spoke to the sidemen. Even the sidemen, they've just gone the more corporate route, innit? The more good guy route. Or yeah, just an OP management. Yeah, still in gold, nice. Sounded like a soundboard whilst just laying into people. Bosh, yeah. Bosh. Cam, where you at, bro? What did he say? Where you at, pussy? Where you at? What is session indicator using? It's our own one, bro. It's called Session Ranges and Equilibriums by Chess. You can't get it on the store though, so just join the Discord and send me just send a message in the free chat. Someone will send it to you. Do you prefer trading funded or live? Definitely funded, bro. Definitely funded. You trade or you just talk like a girl? Sorry, let me go on this guy's profile picture. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. You've literally got a selfie where you're going. See that there, look. Go on that guy's profile picture, you can tell he's doing this. You've not only have you just taken a selfie, you've outstretched armed it. So you've gone like this, and you're actually in a lift as well. So you didn't want to do it in public because you thought, well, that looks a bit embarrassing. You've waited till you've got in a lift. You've bitten, you've probably done your hair, you little curly hair. You've done your hair all proper. You know what I mean? Got your hoodie proper. Bit down like this. And gone. Yeah, that'll do for my TikTok profile picture. Older cock, wow. So mature, Baller King. I'm liking you as a viewer, to be fair. True, KSI might not have given him the crypto. Yeah, trust. True say. To be fair, that lunch lead, that was good for... people hated on that lunch lead, but bruv, like... Do you know how much shit food there is out there? But whenever a YouTuber does it, people just hate on it. Like Lunchables aren't nice, aren't good for you anyway. And kids have been eating that since whenever, so... Do people genuinely jump on Tip Top Live at 9 AM to 8 in the morning? What a sad little life, Jane. Trust me. Baddie, come on, Harmony. No news today, that's why the market is slow. Yeah, bro, I mean, it's just that trade deal, isn't it? Diversification of streaming talent become mainstream. That's it, bro. I'm on long. What, on gold, broski? I was looking at longs, but I mean, the Asian liquidity was just giving shorts. Is it morning over there? Yeah, bro. It says down there, bro. It's 9:58. So we're just coming out of the kill zone now. Fair play, broski. I'm 12G. That wouldn't surprise me in this day and age, to be fair. Monday NFP week are solid trade days in the IMO. Yeah, I mean, the London session normally is clean either way. That's why I trade it. And we always just move off the Asia high and low. So this strategy you're seeing here is really textbook for what we look for. So wait for the Asia high to get swept. As you can see, it was swept there. And then we look to trade down into the Asia low. Red Bull in the morning is crazy. Bro, why do you want me to drink a Red Bull at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning or like 11 o'clock at night or something? It's a morning drink, bro. Like, what? Maybe it is a bit brazy first thing. I normally have a black coffee, but I had to go shop anyway, so I thought, yeah, I'll get a Red Bull. It's true, there's shitloads of food, but it's a big influence to kids, and so is Logan across 2 countries, so it's a bit worse they're promoting shit. Yeah, but like, bro, I just feel like if people are just hating because they don't like seeing people do well, if people cared about food being unhealthy, like, hello, America exists, do you know what I mean? Like, they would have a problem with America as a fucking state and what they do as a state. I always say stuff like this. I'll bring this up sometimes. The Americans are just psyops through freedom and freedom of choice. That they just give them so much choice. It's not actually freedom. It's not actually choice. They just know they make money off you being addicted to these chemicals and over-consuming. And if they put it in front of you, you will buy it because you're not as informed as you think you are. That's why it's different in Europe, where certain things are banned. They'd make money off it, but they know like certain things like health is more important than just making money. But in America, it's all just making money. If it makes money, put it on the shelf. That's like the ethos of America. So if you've got a problem with Lunchly, then you must have a huge problem with how the American fucking food system runs. Anyway, I digress. Lou, talk through the kill zone. So it's basically when you get the majority of the moves. So 7 to 10 AM is when the London traders, when we're going to get in our positions. We're obviously getting our positions early in the morning or early in the session, and we'll either hold them or close them out before the lunch hours, which is 10 till 12. So that's sort of the crossover time. And you've got to realise, boys, again, the way the market works, it's just like any other real market. There's people behind these. I know it's algorithms, but there's people controlling these algorithms. So you've got to think, they're not going to move at 2 AM the same way it moves at 8 AM. We're trading the London session, right? If you're a worker, what time do you sit down at your desk? In the morning, when do you do majority of your work? From 8 AM or from 7 AM, depending when you start, obviously. But the reason we say 7 is because 8 a.m. in Germany, France, Spain, etc. is 8 a.m. there is our 7 a.m. So we do 7 a.m. You obviously do your most work from 7 to 10 or from 8 to 10, right? And it's the same. It's the same as trading. You get in your positions early, and that's when we're going to get the main distribution move. When the session opens, when the market opens, we're not going to wait till the very last minutes of the session to get into a move. Like, you're not going to wait till the whole day's, like the whole morning's gone to do all your work. Just obviously there's more to do. It's to do with obviously the injections as well, but that's for a YouTube video, I think, not for a stream. But I can explain that. I mean, I go over that in my mentorship anyway, the liquidity injections, but as just a basic understanding, yeah, it's just when the market opens, that's when we typically get the moves. Make sure it's the damn bi-weekly one. So I lacked on the second account. Oh yeah, I lacked on the second account. I got. Oh yeah, you got the. Did you get the bi-weekly? Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh yeah, there's loads of haters because they should just hate, but I think they should have promoted something a bit better. Yeah, they should have really. Which is better, no commissions or raw spread? Raw spreads is better, bro. Raw spread's better. Don't you classify close above the Asia high as a sweep or just a wick? Nah, bro. You don't need just a. It doesn't have to wick. Can close above, can wick above either way. Learning how to trade, trying to drop out of year 6. I hate it here. Bro's getting held back. Year 6 finished, bro. Year 6 is done, bro. Year 6 is done, so mate. You're in year 7 now, bro. You're in big time now. You're in the big leagues, mate. I'll go. Do you have a YouTube? Yeah, bro. I'm live on YouTube right now. That's the other thing that we're talking to. My name on YouTube is RichesFX, bro. Can someone comment my YouTube if you can? But it's literally just. I'll show you up. Yeah, that's it there. Toki kicks. That's my thing now. Toki clips. What, are you a clip channel? Oh yeah, you got a decent little clips as well, to be fair. Let me drop you a follow. Get in the Discord, Toki, bro. Best community about, man. You'll find a lot of people there trying to make money. Best Discord community for people trying to make money in the UK. The best. That's nice, bro. You got a good amount of followers there, bro. You must be doing alright. Sweet, Johnny. Explain why you took this trade. So it's very simple, bro. You can look at my YouTube. I've got breakdowns of very, very simply why you would take this trade. But what we look for is mainly 3 steps, right? We wait for the Asia high to be taken. We wait for our confirmation, for example, a inversed fair value gap. Entry on there, stop loss on the high, TP on the Asia low. And it's that simple. You want to have a higher time frame bias as well. There's other things that go into it, but that is essentially the strategy. And that's what I trade every single day. If you come onto my page or onto my streams on YouTube or TikTok, you'll see me trade the same strategy every single day. The exact same thing day after day after day. You can go on my YouTube videos, they're all still there. On my live streams, you can watch them back from last week or a month ago, however far back you want to go. Every single day we trade the exact same strategy. London session, mate, it's a goated London session strategy, I'll be honest. Where's Discord? Yeah, Discord's here, boys. The best community in the UK, 8,000 real people in there, more than 8,000 real people in there, all talking throughout the day, trying to make money, trying to earn through trading and other means. This is actually your serious Discord as well. You get in there and be like, oh, you know what? These people are actually calm. Like, they're not just a bunch of kids, not just a bunch of idiots. These are actually people that are trying to make money. Get some Lou clips going. Yeah, trust me. It's clean, UL, I can't lie, baller. Wait, what? Louis, let's see what the ACG dash looks like. Bro's trying to get me to leak my details. I know your game. Get some clips going, Lou. Yeah, I'll get some. I should get some clips going. I should do, really. Would you have entered GU if 15-minute got inversed or not because the kill zone would have ended? Let's have a look. I'll only trade during the kill zone, bro. I only trade during the kill zone. Let's wait for this 15-minute to close. We've got 10 minutes. It looks like we could close above. Looks like we could close above. We are clearly showing rejection to break this low. I mean, you see this inversion got filled here. Nice. You can see that 5-minute inversion. That initial 5-minute inversion. closed above, retapped into it and moved up. So, but we're basically looking for that on the 15-minute. A close above this one, and then a retap in, and then a move higher. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. Mate, have a look at G. You might be a reversal due to the kind of head and shoulders, due to kind of a head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, bro, we don't trade head and shoulders, I'll be real. Those patterns are very, very flawed. But what time frame matters? Does this strategy work well? Yeah, bro, very, very well. I trade the same strategy every single day. Every single day. I can show you some trades from last week, to be fair. You'll just see it play out so many times. Again, this is one from Friday. Again, you can go on my stream on Friday, see me trading the exact same strategy, caught this exact trade on live, was sent into the members as well. But you can see, so what do? We wait for the Asia high to be swept. Once it's swept, we wait for a inversion fair value gap or a normal fair value gap. So this one was a normal fair value gap. So Asia high swept, fair value gap, entry on there, stop loss on the high, TP on the low. Simple as that. Let's go to the prior day before that. So this is the one where you can see we took the Asia low, but we didn't have that inversion. So therefore, we didn't take the trade. This is the day before again. Very simple. Took the Asia high, fair value gap, or order block there, but took the Asia high, fair value gap, stop loss on the high. To be fair, should have really been there. But stop loss on the high, TP on the low. Very, very simple. Again, this one we didn't actually get a trade on this day, but again, the exact same thing happened. Took out the low, fair value gap, entry on the fair value gap, stop loss on the low, TP on the high. You can see this move playing out time and time again. Asia low swept, we rally to Asia high. Asia high swept, we rally to Asia low. Let me go back. See this one. So that's basically what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the confirmation that's actually going to happen. Hello, what you saying, Arif? What you saying, bro? My G, I'm trying to get my first 100k funded. I'm trying to be a baller at school. Can we stop this at school gimmick, bro? But anyway, you're trying to get your first 100k. Wait. It's a clean... Oh, you know that Arsenal 15-year-old was in year 5 when COVID started. That is so mad. I feel like I've heard of him for time, that Max Dowman. I feel like I've heard him. Guys, the smart money concept is the only way you guys should be traded. No, that's not true, Arif, bro. I mean, I trade a lot of smart money concepts, but thing is, you may need to realise it's about you. It's not about the strategy, it's about you. It's about you. Alright, there is, so anyone can trade it any different way and make money from it. What you need to realise is there is some trader somewhere sitting in China that is trading, sitting in his mum's basement, has never left the basement in like a month. He just sits there with his food and his drink and his noodles, just sitting there trading. Trades support and resistance. That's all he trades, and he probably makes more money than everyone in this stream put together, and me put together. Do you know what I mean? It's purely about the person. You can make money from near enough any strategy, any way of trading. It's just about finding your edge and then sticking to that with good psychology. That's all about you, not the strategy. You got to have a decent strategy, but who is it? That's just an example, bro. Anyone in here trading Nasdaq? I don't trade Nasdaq, but a lot of people do. Oh, to be fair, I was gonna have a look. Are you still in the live? Who wanted to see Nasdaq? Yeah, that's true. Trust me, bro. Again, if I missed any comments, just let me know. Hello, so it's common behaviour with the Asia Open, yes. Yeah, bro, so basically the theory behind it is, again, this is very important you understand this, because not a lot of people do. Trading, right, the market doesn't just move, like, indefinitely. It doesn't just move. It's like Bitcoin, right? The Bitcoin has to accumulate, then manipulate, and then distribute. AMD is the key. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. With Bitcoin, Bitcoin's gone up for how long? Does Bitcoin just move like this? No, it doesn't at all, does it? What does it do? It'll accumulate, so it'll move sideways for a bit, and then it'll manipulate, it'll have a false bull run, and then manipulate, it'll be bearish for how long? Probably like 2 years, and then finally it'll have that distribution, right? But in order to have that distribution, we need to accumulate and we need to manipulate, and this happens every single day in the market. So the market's fractal, so the fact You can see AMD over the course of 4 years. Means you can see it over 1 year. Means you can see it over 4 months. Means you can see it over 1 month. Which means you can see it over 1 week. Which means you can see it over a day. Which means you can see it over a session. The way it works over the day is Asia session, London session, and New York session. So Asia session typically accumulates, so moves sideways. The London session manipulates, so it'll have more of a move, but it won't have the main move of the day, right? It won't have the main move of the day. It will just manipulate and basically prime New York, get New York ready to actually have the main move. So what we'll typically do is it will take out the high, take out a high, then rally down, take out a low, and then end something like this, right? So it will move, but it won't have a clear defined move. The New York session is the one that has the main move, so it might, whether it goes up or down doesn't really matter, but let's just say it goes up, for example. So these are how the session moves. So Asia session accumulates, as we can see there. That's why we've got it in green. The Asia session accumulates. That's why with the London session, we look for it to take out the high and then trade down to the Asia low. That's the move we like to look for. So in the market, this is the move I'm actually catching on a daily basis. This is the move here, that sell-off here. Because I'm not, if you know, you know, he's chatting a lot of good knowledge. Appreciate that, Robert. How long have you been trading for, bro? About 5-6 years, to be fair. And what do you trade? I trade London Open manipulation, bro. But this is basically what we're happening here. So again, if we look at what we're looking at here versus what we're seeing in the market, this is our Asia session accumulation where it moved sideways really. Didn't move up too much, didn't move down too much, mainly just sideways. London then took out the low, as we did here. So you'd want to see it take out either the high or the low. After we do that, we want to look for confirmation that we are going to reverse. So that's what we're waiting for here, and we just haven't had it, which is why we're not in. But once we have that confirmation, you'll be looking to go for that move up to the high. But that is basically why the accumulation, or why we look for this move. Why we look for the Asia high to be swept and then the move to the low. Your explanation is great, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Set gold at BE, fair play, bro. Yeah, this is the same thing, TJR trades. Fair play, bro. I mean, it's not really, but I hear that. TJR does not trade London Open manipulation. If you think TJR wakes up at 2 AM in the morning to trade, whoa, what has just happened to the quality? What the hell? What time does London open? 8 AM, bro, but the European session opens at 7 because that's when the European Central Bank opens in Frankfurt, Germany. So their 8 AM, or sorry, yeah, their 8 AM is our 7 AM. So can you show us one example, bro? Yeah, we'll go to one that we had last week on Friday. So this was Friday. Again, you can go back on YouTube and rewind the live and watch this if you want. But we'll see. So London session, this, so Asia session accumulates, you can see from where it opened at. So Asia session opened here and then closed here. So you can see from the open to the close, it was like 4 or 5 pips, right? 4.5 pips. We didn't really move, it just accumulates. So Asia session accumulates. Then on the pound, what we're looking for, we look for the high to get taken, and then we look for our confirmation first in order to sell. We've got one of 3 confirmations. We've got market structure shift, fair value gap, or an inversed fair value gap. If you don't know what they are, just put in the comments. But this one here, for example, well, we actually had all 3, but we used a fair value gap. So we took the high, then after we took the high, we saw a fair value gap form. So we had 1, 2, 3 bearish candles with a clear gap in the middle, which needed to be rebalanced. So that's our entry. It's as simple as that. Asia high was taken. We got our confirmation, entry there, stop loss on the high, TP on the Asia low. And that is textbook. That's what I trade every single day. Obviously, there's not trades every single day, but you'll see there's going to be at least 2-3 setups a week that you're gonna catch and you're gonna win from. Where are we, bruv? What's the win rate? Obviously, it depends on the trader, bro. I'll be honest. It massively depends on the trader. But around 50% really. Dropped you a follow, bro. Appreciate that, Arif. Clean, bro. I appreciate that, digital. Is FEG the best one? I think inverse fair value gap's the best one, but yeah. Great, bro. Check out your YouTube. Sweet, bro. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now, by the way, boys. Let me read my comments. Might be great. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, it was me regarding Naz. Right, I'll get up Naz in a sec. You ain't old enough to trade, Biff Dog. Currently watching a battle of the FVGs on GU 1 minute. Yeah, don't be looking at the 1 minute, bro. It's too much. It's too much. It's gonna do you nothing. I'm trading 10 trades they can. Yeah, all lost. Okay, this Baller King's got too much ADHD. I feel like this is Skull on a burner. Today. Might be greedy. Take a break, bro. Yeah, trust me. Let's have a look at Naz. Volume died. Yeah, trust me, bro. It's going to be at the turn of the hour. At 11, we'll probably start moving. Go back to back testing. Yeah, trust me, man. If you've lost 10 trades today on a Monday morning, not only go back to back testing, you need to super glue your hands, like, to your desk. Because, Jesus, mate, them things need to stop. Your Telegram, bro. We're not on Telegram, bro. We're on Discord. Someone dropped my Discord in the chat. By the way, boys, if someone's got a Telegram community, it's dead. Because a Telegram's not a community. Because you can't talk in there. It's just one person talking at you. So basically, it's just a sales funnel. If someone told you join their Telegram, it's a sales funnel. That's all it is. We have a Discord, which means you can talk in there. Anyone can talk, right? So it's an actual community because people are talking. So yeah, man, get on. Someone drop my Discord in the comments if you can. Stu, if you're in here, drop that. If not, then what's your YouTube and Discord? Someone drop it in the comments. Someone drop it in the comments. I beg. But yeah, if you can't, it's all in my Instagram bio. My Instagram is. That's my Instagram. My YouTube is. My Discord is. Instagram, YouTube, Discord. Someone drop it in the comments. Set a signal, lad. Fuck it. Nah, man. That's the thing. That's another thing with our signals, boys. Is we're not on any broker deal, so you could. Well, we don't have to send a signal. There's not a good trade. We won't send one in. Do you know what I mean? Nice one, bro. Appreciate that, Robert. I just want to bust. Okay, bro. Like GU, I spammed along. I just want to bust everywhere, bro. You need to chill out, Baller King. You're gonna get kicked out of year 7 before you've even started it, bro. Like I twitch every day when the markets are open. I jitter a lot, Lou. What advice do you want? I can't save your life. I think you're just cooked in life. I just love clicking buttons. Yeah, do you know what I mean? This is Gen Z for you, chat. This is who you're up against. I just love clicking buttons. I jitter a lot. This is your competition in trading. Long in EU and GU. Yeah, we got 10 minutes left of this close. I'm gonna wait till this closes. If we close above, then we finally might have an entry. We're consolidating around it, which tells me obviously we do have the intention to do so. What's the DXY doing? Yeah, again, see, look, the DXY's filled this initial imbalance. As we said, though, I don't think this is the real imbalance. I think this is a false imbalance, and this one here is the true one. So I feel like a lot of people are going to be longing from here. The early buyers are going to get stopped out, and we're going to come a little bit deeper into here first. So that tiny little movement down there into this fair value gap could be enough to pop off GU, considering the GU is actually really strong right now. Sorry, the pound's really strong right now. Fucking hell. Man shared the live about 1 million times. Appreciate that, bro. Have a blessed one, bro. Catch you later. Ignore the trolls. Will do, Robert. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one, brother. Also, the soft buttons, yes. But yeah, boys, that's my Insta, YouTube, and Discord. Everyone screenshot. The fuck is bro saying right now? Trust me. Trust me. To be fair, he's the one talking the most in the chat, so big him up. Okay, looks like we might get a close above, boys. We've got 10 minutes. Rotational. Wait, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, Gone? Nearly 150 man in there. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 5 million likes in here. As in money junior funded accounts. Oh, rotation, bro. I used to copy trade, innit? I always used to copy trade, but I realised it's just not. It's way better to rotate. Gold on BE, bro. Let's have a look at gold. Yeah, we're coming up to this order block now. Should really react with this order block. Should really react off this and then move to the downside. She really reacts off this. Three, 401 might be good for a sell. Let's check Naz to be fair, 'cause she's been asking for time. So yeah, again, looking at the internal, external, we've most recently taken external liquidity. So you can see we filled this imbalance here. Filled that imbalance there. After we filled the imbalance, we went to the external high. So after we've just taken the imbalance, what we're going to do, sorry, after we've just taken external, what we're going to do, we're going to come to internal again. So we've obviously got this big gap, this big opening gap, which I would consider to be the internal liquidity. You can see that big gap there. So I want price to come down, fill that internal, just as we did previously. Tap into this order block and then take external again. So if we look at it, internal, taken, external. So now we want to fill internal and then take external high. So that's the move we're waiting for. I want price to come down first, fill this gap, and then move up and take the high. You want this sell? Nah, bro, I'm not in anything right now. Can you use a recommended free copy trader? You can't really get a free one for like more than one account, but what's it called? What's it called? Social Trader Tools, bro. That's the one I use. It's not free, but I think the first account's free or something like that. How much do I risk on a funded? 1%, bro. 6 minutes left. Let's see if we get that close above. See if we get that close above. From that fair value gap, we've got about 32 pips to the Asia high and 15 pips to the Asia low. So yeah, it will be a 2-to-1. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them back in the chat. Put them back in the chat. Are you looking to go up or short? Looking to go up, bro. I'm looking cancel later. Why not UJ? Because UJ doesn't move that nice during the London session, bro. You want to trade pairs that are native to that time. So the US dollar, obviously native to the New York session. JPY, native to the Asia session. The reason we trade GU is because the pound is native to the London session. Euro, native to the London session. The dollar's always active. So yeah, that's your go-to for the London session. Are you buying? We are looking at, but not right now. Not right now. One more time. The copy trade. Yeah, the copy trade is Social Trader Tools. Do you always work from the FVG on the higher time frame, Lou? Yeah, Maria, my go-to is on my higher time frame, my weekly, daily, and 4-hour, internal, external, and CRT. That's what I mainly use. I find a higher time frame bias, and then I trade the Asia liquidity grab in line with that. Essentially how we trade. How much you funded, bro, and which firms? I'm thinking of getting some account with. Yeah, we are affiliated with Alpha Capital Group, bro. So if anyone does want to get a funded account, go to Alpha Capital Group, the best prop firm in the UK. Alpha Capital Group, and use the code RICHESS, you get a discount. Screenshot using that discount, bro, and send me, screenshot using the discount and send me a message. And I'll give you one free week in the mentorship or signals, up to you, whatever you want to be in. Do they pay out? Yeah, of course, bro. They're the best prop firm in the UK. You get a discount with that code as well. Internal to external, yeah, exactly. 4 minutes left of this close. I'm just going to wait for this closes till this closes. Bro, I'm $50 from buying my funded account. Am I cooked? Yeah, bro, I'm not going to lie. You probably are. But just don't even think about it that way, bro. Like, this funded account, please check Discord inbox. No worries, Elliot. What's your name on there, Elliot? Because I don't think your name on there is Elliot Trades. They interview before giving a payout and have minimum profitable days. Yeah, sometimes they do give an interview. You need an interview, but I mean, all firms are really like that now. Yeah, if you're $50 away from blowing your account, just don't even think about it, bro. Remember, in a few years' time, this isn't going to matter. What matters is you're building your psychology. So you're in a good position now where you're in drawdown. Just trade it freely. If it loses, you lose. If it wins, it wins. What you don't want to do is be really scared to touch it and piss about on that account for another month and it's not blown and it's not really out of drawdown. So you've just been wasting a month. Just trade it normally. It's a low wave. Oh, sweet, bro. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What did you say? What did you say, bro? You cut out. Yeah, but wait, I think I just said it again. Let me know if I cut out again. How much do I risk on evaluation? 1 or 2%, bro, and then 1 or 0.5% on the live account. GU inverse on 5 minute, 1 min, pullback, FVG, check it. I don't trade 1 minute FVGs, bro. I did see we inversed the 5 minute. We have got that marked out down here. We have inverted that here, as you can see. But again, we're waiting for the 15 minute. 15 minutes a lot more confirmed than the 5 minute. When you're looking at the days, fair value gaps. EK, don't panic, let it close. Yeah, that's it, man. What is GU doing, man? Yeah, trust. Just leave it, bro. Just consolidating, bro. Entered already. Oh, you're already in. Yeah, I can't lie. I don't care. Stuck to my strat. I just had a bad week last week. That's it, bro. If you stuck to your strat, that's it. Bro, there is closed, but maybe what are your other confluences? It's mainly the Asia low taken, prior day low taken, and we're looking to go to that external high. But yeah, like you said, you want to wait for that close above, that confirmation right now. That's the last piece of the puzzle, which we're just not getting. So most likely we're not going to trade today. Gold missed my entry by less than a pip. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky, broski. G wants that prior week low. Man, we've already moved to that prior week low, I think. Already moved to that prior week low, though, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, we have already moved to that prior week low. Or have we? I'm bugging. How the fuck is that the prior week low? Right, it's literally the very start open of Monday. Do you use the first candle rule? Nah, bro. How much I don't know what HGZ monitor is, bro. For trading, you don't need a good monitor, bro. You only need a good monitor if you're trying to fucking sell a calls, bro. Be like, oh, look at my curved monitor. It looks so good. Yeah, we should come to that prior week low, to be fair. That's what G looks like it's targeting. I trade my own way, bro. Fair play. What strategy? Asia liquidity grab, bro. Yeah, looks like we're not going to get that close above. It is 10:30 now, so I'm probably going to jump off live. Appreciate you, man, tuning in, though. Big up to everyone who's watched the live today. Not the best day. I mean, pretty slow, to be fair. Not really any decent moves, but Monday's always a slow day. Our bread and butter is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so make sure you're here tomorrow, boys. We're going to absolutely cook. Tomorrow's when the week really, really starts. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to jump off. Mace will be live at 1 PM on this account, so not me, but Mace. Make sure, everyone, you get into the Discord and get into the YouTube. If you can't find my links to anything, then just go to my Instagram at richessfx. Wow, type that in like an absolute idiot. richessfx. Right, everyone go to screenshot that, go to my Instagram. And yeah, I've got my YouTube in bio and my Discord in bio. Yeah, so it won't be me on, but it'll be Mace who runs Richess with me. So yeah, see you boys at 1 PM. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, all the follows. You man cooked today. You man killed it in the comments. I can't lie. Very active chat. We're the best streamers coming up in the UK for trading by far. Best UK trading streamers. Soon to be the world's best. Do you know what I mean? But we got a way to go. But big up for everyone who joined the team today. Who dropped a follow, dropped a like. Big up to everyone, man. Make sure in the Discord. It's the best community. If you're actually trying to improve, talk to actually sweet people. They're all trying to grow together, all trying to help together. Instagram bio's there. Get in the Discord. I'll see you over there, boys. My name on there is Louis. Once you get in my Discord, you'll see me, Louis. and just send me a message about anything you want. Signals, mentorship, challenge passing, whatever you want to do. I can pass prop firm challenges, boys. Same day, guaranteed. So send me a message and I'll get back to you on that. But big ups to everyone who tuned in, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sweet. That was a good live, to be fair. That got fucking 4K views. 5K views, actually. Yeah, but boys, appreciate everyone tuning in on YouTube as well. Again, bit of a slow day, but still getting it done. You still learn from these days. Again, just moving sideways. Not really too much going on, but it is what it is. Big up to everyone who tuned in today, boys. Appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next stream, boys. Sweet.